Hi, this is the causal argument essay prompt for this semester. Please note that it says causal, not casual. Every now and then somebody thinks I want a casual essay, and that's not something that exists. The causal argument essay is to be a minimum of 1,500 words, in which you present and support an argument of causation as defined in Everything's an Argument, Chapter 11. That is, of course, a chapter of our textbook that you need to read to fully understand the issues related to writing a causation essay. One of the things that you will find in this chapter is that there is actually a possibility for two different essays. That is a cause to effects paper or an effect to causes paper. We'll be talking about that in my video about Chapter 11. Now, your essay must cite a minimum of 8 outside sources, 6 of which originate in print or have print analogs, and hopefully by this time in the semester you understand what that means. The sources must be presented in correct MLA fashion with both parenthetical in-text documentation and a works cited page, obviously. An important thing to remember is that dictionaries, encyclopedias, and other general reference works do not count as sources. Now, 4 of those sources, at least, must be from scholarly journals or scholarly books, and those are books published by university presses. Those are pretty easy to see because they say Harvard University Press, Cambridge University Press, Oxford University Press, and so on. You are able to find scholarly journal articles in our Mesa College databases, particularly in the JSTOR database and in EBSCOhost, as long as you make sure you click the option for peer-reviewed materials. Scholarly books can be accessed through Mesa College's ebook collection as well. Now, the twist on this paper is not a seriously difficult twist. I want you to have a works consulted page with at least 2 sources. Unlike a works cited page, a works consulted page is for materials that you looked at, they helped you to understand your subject, but they did not actually get used in your essay. This would be in addition to the 8 outside sources that appear in your works cited. Now, works consulted is a great place for materials such as encyclopedias and dictionaries, as long as you did not cite them in your essay. The second paragraph is my typical advisory. The topic will be a topic of your own choosing, but just as a reminder, there are a few topics that are off limits: abortion, death penalty, child abuse, and religion. There are many other good topics to choose from. You must also provide a word count of your essay at the end of the text. Some of you are not quite doing that yet. Do not include the name block, works cited, or works consulted in your word count, just the actual words of your composition. Now, deadlines. You are to submit a proposal by Thursday, July 16th, 11:59 p.m. The proposal should be based on the instructions on page 275 of Everything's an Argument, plus an annotated bibliography with at least 4 sources, meaning a paragraph of description and evaluation of each source. This is our 3rd time through doing this, so I'm very hopeful that we'll be able to get this right. Also, when you do your proposal, make sure you use the Tolman model, in which you break out the claim, reasons, and warrants. If you're still iffy on Tolman, go back to the Tolman chapter in Everything's an Argument, or look at my video. You are to submit a rough draft for peer editing by Wednesday, July 22nd, 11:59. Again, as common, I ask that that draft be as full and complete as possible, meeting all minimum standards required. That way you get the best out of the experience. Peer editing will need to be completed the next day, Thursday, July 23rd, 11:59. Please remember both the rough draft and the peer edits are to be submitted to me and to the group that you are assigned to. Now, final. The final paper is due Friday, July 24th, 11:59. No late essays will be accepted without a verified emergency or illness. Please remember that. The minimum requirements: at least 1,500 words, that's only your composition, at least 8 sources, 6 of which originate in print or have print analogs, which is very easy to do if you're using our MESA databases. At least 4 of those sources are from scholarly journals and or scholarly books, which means a book published by a university press. Again, very easy to get to through the Mesa College Library. MLA documentation for both the in-text and works cited page, and of course the works consulted page. The works consulted needs to have 2 sources. So the consulted page, and you'll be able to see this when you look at the sample essay, the works consulted page looks just like the works cited page. It has works consulted across the top instead of works cited across the top, and uses MLA documentation. Double-spaced, alphabetical order, hanging indentations. It's not really that tough. So, this is our next assignment. Good luck.